I'm Emma Shepherd and welcome to our vlog. This vlog is going to be very raw. It's my first ever one, but we are in Anglesey for the week in our caravan, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to make a start with the vlog, see how it goes, and hopefully practice some of my editing skills and bring you along to our week in Anglesey. So as I'm filling up the water, I am just going to show you whereabouts we are. So you should be able to see Mark just setting up there behind me with the electric. So we're there. Heading back to the caravan now. We're pretty much set up now, so just going to chill out, see what we're going to do for the rest of the day. I think it's only about 2:30, so I've just asked the lady in reception which pub it is that the little gate leads to. It's called the California. So I think she said this time of year they're open weekends at lunchtime and then in the week at evenings. So I think they're dog friendly and they just do drinks, no food, which is fine. But apparently there is a bar across from it called Jack's, which we did see actually as we were driving past on our way here, and that does food. I think it's called Jack's Burgers or something. So nice to know there's a couple of things in walking distance, but follow along for this vlog and you'll see that we'll be getting out in the car and visiting some of our favourite places in Anglesey. We were in Ross and Iger in August for a week when it was the bank holiday weekend at the end of August. So we'll definitely, I'm sure, be heading around down there at some point, onto the beach and to some of the bars there as well. And Moelfre, we love the chippy there, so I'm going to introduce you to lots of different places. If you've never been to Anglesey before, keep watching and you'll see some of our favourite spots. So it's Monday and the sun is shining. It's a little bit windy this morning, but the skies are blue enough for me, that'll do. So we have come to the Dingle local nature reserve. So gonna have a little wander and see what this is all about. There's Hugo. So that was the Dingle, just outside of Llangefni. I think I'm pronouncing that right. But you wouldn't know that it exists just off the street, so look out for the brown signs for the Dingle Nature Reserve. Yeah, and it was a nice little stroll. So for October, you absolutely cannot complain at this weather. It's a little bit different to last time. We were around this area in August, obviously. We were in Rossniger and on the beach pretty much every day in costume and barefoot and flip-flops and what have you. And now I've got jeans on, a long sleeve top, and my walking boots. But hey ho, like I said, you can't complain for October. This weather is just beautiful. And to think we had Storm Amy only just a couple of days ago. Absolutely crazy. So yeah, just gonna have a bit of a wander and appreciate this beautiful weather this time of year. We have literally just been for a forest walk and now we're on the beach. So crazy, both in one day. And I do love my forest walks in the autumn. Let me know in the comments if you like a nice walk in the autumn when the leaves are falling and the colours on the trees are changing. There is something nice about getting wrapped up as well, and it's not quite scarf and gloves weather yet, but I do enjoy doing that, and then getting back home for a nice hot drink, like a coffee or a hot chocolate or something. But yeah, this will do me for now. This beach weather and the sun being out, absolutely. For a coffee at Anne's Pantry. while Mark's fishing, I'm going to go and grab us a takeaway coffee from the Penrhos. Sky's brightening up now, clouds are clearing, and I've got a coffee. There's only a little tiny beach that's quite pebbly, a little bit sandy near the pier here, so I always like to bring Hugo for a little run around as he loves the beach. You going in? Let's go and have a little walk around Beaumaris. The sun's come out. Skies are looking blue and blue by the minute. So I'm just going to show you around Beaumaris itself. I've left Mark fishing. There's some nice little quaint shops here. Fish and chips. Not much down there. There is a pub, and that's kind of the road on the way out of Beaumaris. Shop there, very popular for ice creams. I see a lot of people queuing up there in the summer. And then up that road there's another pub called the Georgian Dragon. Also a few nice little shops. One of my favourite actually that sells crystals and what have you, so I may take you up there later, but I'm heading on my way back to the car, so I'm going to go down this way. Lovely shop here, one of my favourite places there across the road, which is Beau's Tea Rooms. So I have a lovely afternoon tea there with our friend's daughter at Easter, so it's very quaint and kind of your Alice in Wonderland style tea room, proper cups and sauces and what have you. A couple more shops here. I'm going to move over across the road. There's a pet shop here. And then we've got another pub here that we've been in a couple of times. This is new, this wasn't here last time, it was a deli last time. Looks like there's some sort of bar and coffee shop across there, so that might be worth a visit. There's a spa which is handy. Yeah, more fish and chips. And there's a couple more shops. There's a really nice shop there at the end, and then you've got the castle. I'm going to go up this way because this is where the car is. So just like that, we have moved the car. Had a little bit of a nightmare. The car park that I went to, the paying display machine wasn't working. That's 2 car parks in 2 days where we've been to the pay machine, and it doesn't work. But anyway, I've had a bit of a drive around and I've saved myself £3 because I've managed to find somewhere that's free and closer to where Mark is, because he's just behind me there somewhere on the pier. So I've parked the car up and also got changed because the sun has now decided to come out. I put a big wool jumper on this morning, coat, my walking boots, big woolly socks, and it's gone really warm. So I've now got a t-shirt on and I've changed my trainers. So a little tip for those of you that do go caravanning, I tend to leave my suitcase in the boot of the car and I just take it from there each morning when I get changed. And so really handy when you've gone out for the day and the weather changes. I've got my wardrobe with me, so I've been able to get changed. I'm not just stuck in the clothes that I put on this morning, so that's a bonus. However, I have forgot my hairbrush, but we'll just have to go with it, it's fine. So I'm going to get Hugo back out the car and go and see if Mark's caught any fish. back to the pier now. It's like a completely different place. Sun is out. You can see the view better. Fog's outside, so I don't know if he's caught anything or not. But yeah, gorgeous. I just had to share with you this sign that did make me laugh. This is the kiosk for the Puffin Island cruises, and it says, "Sorry, we are closed. We're open again when it's not windy and the sky's not leaking. Maybe Thursday," it says Thursday the 2nd of the 10th, "more likely next week." Love that. It's a shame that this oldest building is an estate agent's. I feel like it's a bit of a waste. This is the shop I was telling you about before, Soulful Living Lifestyle. So there's like a little courtyard, and the shop I like is in the corner here. Sells all sorts. Right up my street. That's a nice little knickknacks, jewellery, and there's a little corner in here that's got clothes in it. Hello, there's me. Yeah, nice little shop. This is Hugo's favourite pastime. Throwing his ball with his stick. Absolutely loves it. And this field on the campsite is perfect for doing that because it's all enclosed. He's lying down now because we've been doing this for about 10 minutes. He's absolutely shattered. So even though he's tired, he still doesn't want to stop. I think he knows when to stop. He loves it so much. Okay, here we go then. Ready? Try to not throw it as far now, to not wear him out too much, bless him. Look at him, straight away. Are you ready? We're at Bull Bay today. Mark has gone down there to do some fishing, and me and Hugo are going to go for a little coastal walk. So if you fancy it, come with us. And it's Friday today, so didn't do any filming yesterday because Mark did go and do some more fishing, and I stayed in the caravan because I had a coaching call to do and delivered a 3-hour training session for one of my clients. So I was in the caravan. I did manage to get Hugo out for about half an hour and take him on the enclosed field that's on the campsite, which was nice. Played with him with his ball for a bit until we wore him out and he was absolutely shattered. So I did get out a little bit, but didn't really do any filming because I was working yesterday. So it's Friday today, and let's go for this walk, shall we? another beautiful coastline walk today. Still in Anglesey. What I'm going to do at the end of this vlog is map out all the different destinations that we've been to this week in Anglesey, just so you can see where each of the places are on the map, where we've been. And just look at those rocks down there. Wow, how beautiful. I've always loved walking and being out in nature, but I would definitely say the last couple of years I've really felt called to be in nature even more, which is why I love being away in the caravan. Love coming out for walks like this, and do you know, it's just really important when we're living in a culture of stress and burnout, and as my friend Jodie says, wearing the busy badge far too often. It's just so important that we do more of this, and whatever relaxation means to you, because it's different things to different people, but it's about finding what your thing is, what kind of makes your heart rate slower, what makes you be able to fully breathe. And when I say fully breathe, I mean rather than this shallow breathing that we tend to do day in, day out without realising it, but actually full on belly breathing. But also for me, the way that I describe it is when I'm busy and a little bit stressed, I always feel like I can't get enough air into my lungs, and when I take time out and do what I love, and when I'm out in nature, I really feel that change, and feel like I can breathe better. So give it a go if you don't spend much time in nature, and it doesn't have to be on a coastline like this. It doesn't have to be miles away from home. You know, I think especially for people that work from home a lot now, I think we forget how much that commute home used to be a little bit of a reset at the end of the day. And a lot of the time that commute home was either in the car or on a train somewhere, or even worse, on a busy tube. And we can create a commute, we can create a fake commute, but as I call it, the healthy fake commute. Because if you work from home, you know, how often, and do let me know in the comments if you do this regularly, because I'd love to know how many of you do, but how often do we just open that front door after finishing work and at a reasonable time, and just take a walk around the block for 10 minutes, you know, and it doesn't have to be hours and hours, but just find somewhere where you can just go, like I said, 10-15 minutes. Some even may say, oh yeah, I do that because I have to take my dog out, and the key word there is have to. Yeah, you want to change that mindset a little bit to go, I'm doing it for me because I know it's important, and I love to do something for me at the end of the day when I finish work. Don't see it as a chore. Okay, further up my route, I thought I would stop and come back on and just show you from this view, and just show you how beautiful it is. Even in this weather today, I mean, it's not terrible, it's not, you know, massively cold, it's a little bit windy, which you can probably hear because I'm still getting used to this, and I've gone and left my mic in the caravan. So look, it's, you know, it's overcast, sun's not shining, but you can't beat it. Still beautiful view. Let's have a look what's over this hill here. Hugo's eager to keep going. Let's have a look. Let's have a look down here. There is some sort of walkway there. Keep going round and see how you can get down to it, but it looks quite dangerous, as you can see. Water's going over it, so I don't think I'm going to walk all the way down there, but when the tide's out I bet you can walk down there. Maybe have a little dip, I don't know, but just look at the colour of the water, how gorgeous it is. Let's see if we can get round there and how you get down. I'm not going to go down, I don't think, while the water's like that. But let's go and have a look. There's a lovely little bench here. Oh, nearly fell over. There's a little bench here. I just sit, have a few minutes and admire the view. Oh yeah, and the steps start here. So, it's quite easy to get down. I'll just go down a little bit, see how far we can go. Now I've got to walk back up these steps. Hey ho. So gives me some extra exercise. Let's have a look down here. Go. It's all a bit frothy down there as well. I don't know if I would fancy getting in that bit where that water is, but I'm not going to go down to that bit because that's where the water's coming over the top, but I'll stay here. So I've come quite a far way down. You can see there the steps. Oh, it's great that they put these in. You almost feel like you're right amongst all the rocks. I've got a big rock here to my left. This huge one here on the right. Can't see Mark from here now. I think he's round that corner on the right somewhere. Let's see if I can see him on this side. Oh yes, I can just about see him. Let me see if I can zoom in. Sorry, I was just sorting Hugo out because he's tied on my legs. Let me see if I can zoom in. Is it big? There's a blue van there that you should be able to see. Marked in orange just below that blue van somewhere. You probably won't be able to see me. So I'll probably blend in with the rocks, to be honest, but yeah, he is just down there. So I'm going to make my way back up the stairs and I will rejoin you when I'm back at the top, because you really don't need to be listening to my heavy breathing as I walk back up those steps. So I'll see you in a sec. We made it. Oh, that was tough. Hugo makes it look so easy. But we're back at the top again. And there's a little bench here behind me. If you can see that. So, I'm going to take 5. Have a little bit of a drink, give Hugo a treat. And just enjoy this beautiful view. Why not? We've had a little break. We're going to carry on a little bit further. I'm not following any particular route, I'm just following the coast. And then when I think we've had enough, we'll head back towards where Marc is. Hopefully find a coffee shop somewhere. So we're just on our way back, and I had to stop and video this. Look at this caterpillar. Hugo is very confused as to what that is. How unusual is that? It's like you could stroke it, but I won't. As promised, we have come to, I don't know how to pronounce it, Cemaes, not sure. But I didn't realise, we've been here before, it's the most northerly village in Wales. So let's have a look around. I might have to put some music over this because there's cars going up and down the high street. And here at the bottom of the high street we have the Stag Inn, and it's the most northerly pub in Wales. If you go round here, you've got the harbour. Now, little tip for you, don't make the mistake of going to the harbour car park because it's £4. But if you carry on up the high street there where we've just come from, there's actually a car park that's free. Little information board. So yeah, so just make sure that you head for the free car park, because the first one you come across is the harbour one, which is £4. And there is somewhere where you can get a coffee from, which is where we may be heading now, I think. But if you do carry on, there's a free car park, so just a little tip. So this is the harbour. Very quiet today. Lots of benches along the wall where you can sit. Trick or treat. It's absolutely boiling last time we came here in summer. So that's the car park over there that I was talking about. There's £4. And in that little building on the right hand side there, that's where you can grab a coffee from. And then there are some toilets there as well, which you can obviously walk to once you've parked in the free car park. Let's have a little look, see what's over this wall. You can see the whole bay. Someone's been busy painting pebbles. There's another one here. An ice cream one. Look at this that they've got as well. Herb garden. Feel free to pick. Got all these herbs in these tubs. And some more over here. We've now come to Red Wharf Bay. This is the view, and what we've really come for is the famous shipping pub. I'm going to go in here now and have a pint.
Are you okay? It's expensive. Do you want to go? Depending on it, changing this, changing
literally only been here 5 minutes. We've been here 5 minutes. I thought Mark had caught the seal for a second. So that's it. That is the end of our week in Anglesey. Boo. And that means the end of this vlog. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you thought, and I would really appreciate a like and subscribe so you can continue to follow us and see what we do next. Bye for now.